Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope everyone's great. Hello, Anzu, Suitorbugs. Thank you tonight for being in the live chat to mod. Guys, I hope you're doing all right. I've got a couple new decks I'm going to be using tonight to just change up the reading a little bit, add a little more flavor, a little more fun. Before we get into the readings, though, let's go over a little bit of the astrology. Because we're just coming into the end of August, so we're heading into the first 2 weeks of September, which the readings are for. And we do have our new moon in Virgo coming up this Saturday. And this is going to be opening up the window for the next 2 weeks going in through September. So whatever is going to be happening this weekend is going to give you some clues as to what you're going to be experiencing over the next couple of weeks. And this new moon in Virgo is, there are some challenges to it, but it's overall really exciting in my opinion. I think, of course, when we think of Virgo, this is all about our day-to-day routines, our planning, our scheduling, our organization, looking at the details. But it's also, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is moving into Libra. Just I think the day before the new moon, or possibly even on the new moon. So Mercury and being in Libra and ruling Virgo is flavoring this new moon with a lot of Libran energy. So Libra represents our relationships, our one-to-one partnerships, business partnerships, contracts, legal agreements, finding balance. All of these things are going to be highlighted around this new moon in Virgo. The interesting thing is that although Mars is directly squaring the moon and sun in Virgo, Mars in Gemini, which is creating a little bit of tension, right? It's creating a little bit of, Mars is forcing an action. Whenever there's a square happening here, it's forcing an action. So with it being in Gemini, it could be, Gemini, again, this is just general. It's better if you kind of understand what these houses are for you. You'll get better information. But just from a general perspective, Gemini represents our communication, right? Or information, our local communities. It could be within our, people that we work with, siblings, cousins, things like that. And it's really about short-term travel too, and really looking at the details, smaller details. And so there's something coming up there that Mars is inspiring a decision or some sort of action to be taken on this new moon that is you really kind of starting to work in a new way that is going to be around your daily habits, rituals, routines, things like that. But again, it's influenced also around, I want to say, relationships, one-to-one partnerships, possibly even agreements, contracts, or legal stuff. So there's a lot of beautiful things here. Mercury is being helped by both Mars and Pluto, making this you're going to feel like you're transforming something. Pluto's really wanting you to go deep with this. It could feel a little intense, but in a good way. Your energy is going to be really high. You're going to feel very motivated and inspired to do this, but I want to say because of the square, there's going to be some sort of conflict. It could even be that there's some kind of conversation that causes this new routine to happen. It could be something someone says that maybe you don't, I don't know, maybe it triggers you or something like that, or you trigger someone else. It's an interesting alignment. But overall, though, it's for the best. It's for a really good new routine for you on your day-to-day. So that's what's interesting. And of course, Mercury is going to be going retrograde on, I believe it's the 9th or 10th of September. So we've got another Mercury retrograde coming up. So we'll see what is coming up in your cards. I want to say that that will then make, with Uranus just going retrograde today, we're going to have a lot of planets in retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but there is so much about the past that is coming back right now. People from the past, things from the past. It just seems like the past is rearing its head right now. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that. But there's definitely a lot of the past showing up, and that will only amplify when Mercury goes retrograde in just a couple of weeks. So Mercury is likely, it's probably in its shadow right now, or just about to enter its shadow. So it's already, the effects are already going to be felt. If you guys need your own reading, links to book are in the description below, or just head on over to my website and go to the services tab, and you can book readings or coaching or inner child healing with me. I am also going to offer something probably come October. I'm starting in mid to late October. I'm going to start offering a new reading. It's going to be a 90-minute reading that will take a look at your year ahead. So we'll be looking at 2023, and I can look at in quarters. So for the first 3 months, the next 3 months, and then the second half, and break that down into 2 more quarters, and just kind of see what's coming up for you, what your challenges are, how to overcome them. And because we're coming up into, the final stages of 2022, if you're kind of wanting to know how to end 2022 with a bang, or like how to overcome certain things that might be coming up right now, or just how to navigate the rest of this year, only because the energies are getting much more intense. October and then November will be 2 of the most intense months of the year. There's a lot going on. So if you need any guidance around navigating the energies that are coming up, just know that I'm here, and we can book readings. We can look astrology. We can mix astrology readings, coaching. We can do all of it. It doesn't matter to me. I love customizing shit. So, all right. So let me just say hi to everyone. Scott, Stephanie, Emily, how are you? Erica, sweetie. Hello. Beth. Hello, everyone. All right. I am going to be starting off with, what's this deck? Oh, yeah, my star codes Astro. Thank you to Zeph. Thank you to Zephyr from in our alchemy group, who showed me this tarot deck, or I should say it's an oracle deck. I'm going to be starting off your reading. I'm going to be pulling an opening message from here. Then I'm going to be using my Shaman's Dream Oracle to deepen the tarot read spread. And then, of course, we'll get into the tarot as we always do. All right, so without further ado, air signs, you guys are first: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is the opening message here for air signs? What is the opening message here for air signs? Okay. I'm only going to take one here. I will say that the card underneath it was relationships, your 7th house, which we just talked about with Libra. But okay, your opening message is series. Nurture is your opening message here. So air signs, there's definitely a need here to take care of something. Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's something that you're dealing with, maybe it is a relationship. But there's a need to put energy into nurture here. And this is what's kind of opening up the reading here for us. I've got so many cards. It's like, I don't know where to put all my decks. I have a problem. Okay. So, we'll see how this plays out in your reading, air signs. But, it feels like it feels like you want to nurture something that feels further away and bring it closer to you. So something that is not in your immediate reach, or at least it doesn't feel that way, might be something that you want to put a little bit more attention and nurturing into to bring it closer to you. Or at least it's something that's further away that needs more of your attention. Okay, let's go into the opening here. Can we get a card here for the past? What do we need to know about the past here for air signs? Oh, okay, we have beloved. Radical acceptance is coming up for your past. Okay, what do we need to know about the present energies? Okay, we have Caterpillar, opportunity coming in your present energies. Ooh, okay, I like it, especially with this new moon energy we're coming into. And then what is coming into, what do we need to know about the future? Okay, wait, too many cards. I'm only taking one. So what do we need to know about the future for air signs? Oh, lost in space, needing direction, air signs. If there was ever a card to describe you in your, when you're not in your, let's just say in your element, and more confused, maybe overthinking some things, lost in space, needing direction. Okay, so that's coming up in your future. All right, let's go into the tarot and find out what else we need to know about your past. What do we need to know about your past air signs? What has happened in the past that we need to know about here? Okay, we have the Death card. And we have the Ace of Pentacles coming up. What else do we need to know about the past? And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, what did we need to know about what's coming into the future here? Into the present. What's coming into the present here for air signs? We have the Hanging Man. Ooh, we have the Moon in reverse. What else is coming in? Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay, and then what is coming into the future? What do we need to know about the future here for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? We have the Divine Wisdom card coming up, which is an extra major arcana in this deck. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Final card here for the future for air signs. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming in. All right. Overall energy is the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right. And underneath there is the Six of Swords. Okay. Air signs, you're definitely needing to, interesting. You're definitely needing to move in a new direction. Okay. Or it feels like you already, actually, it feels like you kind of already are. I got to be honest. But there's something lingering that is still tying you to old ways or things that aren't, again, so great for you. They're not supporting you in the ways that they need to support at least your future path or where your soul's really wanting you to go. So it does feel though like you are already moving in a forward direction, but it does feel like something's either slowing you down or perhaps maybe just making you rethink something, and it's kind of getting in the way. So with your past energies, you have Beloved, which is radical acceptance, coming up with the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. It feels like, I gotta say, it does feel like there was some kind of heart opening here in the past. Something around the heart came to life or was reopened. There was definitely an ending, like with the Death card here. So, but again, something was able to start, and it's a very stable and prosperous start because you have the Ace of Pentacles. The only issue, though, is the Knight of Swords is here in reverse, which tells me that there was some hastiness. Something about the situation, there was either an action taken that was hasty, not well thought out. It was more of a reaction than anything. We'll kind of clarify this more. Let me just see if I'm getting any other messages here about your past. I want to say that the reason why something ended was because you finally found some acceptance around something. And I want to say that, again, your heart drove this. And this is what is allowing the new beginning to kind of come through. Now, your present energies are the caterpillar, which is an opportunity. Which, hello, we love this. There's something here. Now it's the caterpillar, so it's still in its new state. It's still like got to go through a cocoon phase, which I am seeing the hanging man here, which is telling me there is a pause. With the moon in reverse, something is being revealed here, something that you didn't see before or something that you weren't aware of. And I do see with the Knight of Cups here, something coming into your life that's really, again, I feel like it's tied to your heart in some way, whether it's something you're emotionally attached to or your heart desires very much. It could be emotional connection of some sort. Or this could just be that you're really getting a lot of intuitive guidance here around an opportunity. Now, the future energies are lost in space, needing direction, which I can see there's another pause coming up. And this is kind of, Erica in the live chat, her and I were talking, and I was actually, and I was talking to Consuelo the other day, like yesterday as well, and we're like, what's going on? It just feels like you start going somewhere and then everything just kind of stops, or you like take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I've kind of got this energy coming up here, and you're reading a bit air signs. So divine wisdom is telling me though that you've got a lot of access to higher energies that are trying to penetrate your field of awareness in the future. It's around something you feel very called to. This is something you feel very called to. And the problem is you got the 4 of Swords in reverse, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. So you've got like these 2 different energies. One where, 4 of Swords in reverse is like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take action. And then 7 of Pentacles is like, maybe we should just wait a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just see what works with what we planted. So it feels like you're going to be a little bit confused on like, do I wait or do I keep going? Like, what do I do here? Again, it's around something you feel very called to. So let's go into the clarifiers and see where this is taking us. All right. 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here in reverse as the overall energy for my air signs? And I want to say again, air signs, nurture is very important. This is your opening message. You've got to take care of something, whether it's you, a relationship, something you're dealing with, something needs nurture. And it does feel like it's something you maybe haven't it feels a little bit further away than what everything else in your life is. So it's time to start kind of tending to that. 8 of Cups in reverse. Why is the 8 of Cups here in... Okay. Oh, we have the Death card in reverse. Interesting, because it's up here in your past, in upright. What else do we need to know about the 8 of Cups in reverse? So you're having a hard time letting go of something. 3 of Wands in reverse, perhaps something that hasn't fully come to fruition, or you're wondering, what if it would? Do I need to maybe give it more time, is what I'm kind of feeling. Let me see. Or maybe something didn't work out, but you can't fully let go of it. Ooh, and then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ooh, I just got a back crack. Nice. Okay, it's getting warm in here. It's getting warm. You know what? It feels like there was something that started that didn't fully really take off. It could have had something to do around matters of the heart, or just something that you feel very emotionally driven by. Again, it could have been even something that's like a dream of yours. And I want to say things just didn't pan out. It didn't get off the ground. But at the same time, there's this like not being able to let go of it. And this is really preventing you from fully moving forward. in the direction that you are needing to go, because there are new things on the horizon here. So I don't know exactly what that is, but let's see what the Death card in the past is all about, because that might give us some more clues. What do we need to know about this Death card in the past? Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. I kind of like that. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. So you kind of put an end here to really struggling to know your path forward. So the path wasn't exactly clear. You weren't really sure what was ahead of you, but you're like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to put an end to either you put an end to something that you just couldn't tell where it was going and it was becoming really difficult. And so you put an end to that, or you put an end to needing to know the direction ahead of you and causing yourself a lot of grief. So, because there is this new beginning here, an Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So what's the Ace of Pentacles? What do we need to know about the Ace of Pentacles here in the past? Okay, Karma, which is the Judgment card in this deck. And the Three of Swords in reverse. I think you made a big decision to move forward and move away from something that was causing you a lot of pain or a lot of suffering. And this new thing was allowing you to do that. Whatever this new beginning is, whether it could be something to do with your finances, bringing in more stability, just in general, something very tangible, right? Because it's the Pentacles. But you have the Knight of Swords here, which is telling me there was a hastiness involved here in the past. So what's this Knight of Swords in reverse? What's this Knight of Swords? I want to say that whatever you did here, you really felt strongly like this is the right thing to do. With the Judgment card, like the Karma card coming up here, like you really felt like this was what you needed to do. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse. What do we need to know about this in the past for air signs? Okay, the Chariot. Wow, you just moved forward full steam ahead. Like you're like, I'm just going on. I'm moving forward. Like you didn't even think about it. This is like a very hasty decision to move forward on something. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think it required also like something else to not work out. Like, and I'm wondering if it's tied to this. You stopped allowing something else to build and you was like, I'm just going to do something completely new. It could also have been like something may have not been working out so well, or there was some struggles here, when you're like some kind of project or working with another person or other people involved. And there was just this hasty decision, like, screw it, we're moving forward. And either was to move past a problem or to move beyond this thing altogether. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's... You know what, air signs? I'm really feeling like that's the thing you've got to nurture. Whatever you left behind so hastily. And it just needs some attention. I don't know if you need to like bring it back to life, so to speak, but something about that needs your attention. Like it needs to be nurtured. Let's see what the Hangman is about here in your present energies coming into the first half of September. So we have the Caterpillar. There's an opportunity coming up here. It's still in the beginning stages, but we do have a Hangman. Ooh! We have the Queen of Cups. There is love on the board here. Definitely talking about something very meaningful, possibly a very meaningful connection to you. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it just could be that there's a lot of love here. There's something that's making you pause, and it's your heart. Either you're connected to someone or something very deeply. Tell me more about this Hangman. Tell me more about this Hangman, please. Oh, wow. You've got to make a decision. You got a choice. You have the Two of Pentacles coming up. Oh boy. Okay, you're going to be presented with a new opportunity here in the first half of September. And I want to say, I don't know if it's connected to the past or connected to this, but it does feel though that there's something that's speaking to your heart very deeply, something you're very deeply connected to, whether it's someone or something. And it's really causing a whole pause here. And I think it's because you have a decision to make. You have to choose. You have to choose here, air signs. So there's an opportunity coming in, and it's going to force your hand here to, I want to say, I don't know if you saw this one coming. I don't know if you saw this one coming. Or maybe you just were so adamant about moving forward because there's such a big, strong forward movement here with that Chariot and then the Knight of Swords in reverse that maybe you thought you could, I don't know if you could run away from something or get away from something. I don't know. Let's see what this moon is about, because something's getting revealed here. Something that was hidden is now getting revealed in the first half. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this moon. Okay. You also have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Wands. I think there possibly you're gonna get a lot of clarity, or there could be a very important conversation coming up here that reveals around, I want to say, with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in both in reverse. This is like someone who's really not fully showing up for themselves or showing up for other people, and I'm getting this not coming into full potential with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like really not. There's something around, I don't know if it's codependency. You know, sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can talk about codependency when it's in reverse. So I don't know if you've been making choices that tend to reflect codependency, and then you not really showing up in your full power, what you're actually capable of. It feels like there's going to be possibly either a lot of clarity or a very important conversation around this coming in the first half of September. And again, it's going to happen really fast. Like I don't feel like you're going to see this one coming, air signs. Let me see the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups means there's something really beautiful here. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Temperance card. Okay, a very interesting word popped in when I saw the Queen of Wands in reverse. Not my usual go-to. I heard the word forbidden. It feels like something really beautiful is being offered to you, and it brings in possibly transformation or some kind of healing, and it offers a lot of balance with that Temperance card. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, there's something about it that feels forbidden. I don't know, but again, it feels beautiful. So I don't really know. Whew, okay. Let's go into the future and see, because now you're lost in space, air signs. Now I'm kind of understanding why. It feels like you're like, oh shoot, what do I do? You're needing direction. I can understand why. You're gonna be a little bit mind blown, I think, in the first half here, air signs. So let's see, the Divine Wisdom is coming up. Divine Wisdom, what is this card in the future? Okay, what is the Divine Wisdom card in the future? Can I please get some more information about this Divine Wisdom card? Oh, look at that. Okay, you have the Three of Cups in, the Three of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. You know what? There is something, there's gonna be a disappointment here, but you're being very called and guided through your own wisdom to really focus on what's best for you and really pay attention to what's going to nurture you the most, what's going to really bring in stability, a sense of success, personal success. This could have to do again around some sort of, I don't know if it's finances or just feeling like work related, something like it could be, or it could just be in general, like you feeling like very, you're taking care of yourself. And I want to say that you're feeling very guided that in order to do the right thing for you, someone else is going to be disappointed. And this is where you're struggling here, air signs, because you obviously don't want to disappoint anyone. But again, it's like you're being forced with a choice now. You have this new opportunity coming in and you're like, what do I do? Shit, air signs, if you need a personal reading, if this one's resonating with you, and come early September, like I'll help you out here. Because this one feels a little bit of a bit of a doozy. So the Four of Swords, it's like there's a part of you that's like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Like, you know, like I don't want to rest on this anymore. We have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands in reverse. Ooh. See, it feels like you need to strategize on how to break a contract or to bring something to an end. And I want to say with the Four of Wands, this is something that it's not going to be easy for you, air signs. I don't feel like it's going to be easy. This is not an easy decision you're coming up against. It's not like a clear-cut one in many ways, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to get a very strong knowing of, if you know what is going to be best for you, that's your strongest indicator on what to do here. But you're almost going to feel like you have to strategize, and you're going to be like, yes, okay, I know what to do. This is what I have to do. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is like, oh, wait, stop the bus. Wait, hold on. Maybe we don't need to act just so soon. So let me see. What's this Seven of Pentacles about? Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right, air signs. I see where this one's going. Okay, you have the King of Wands in reverse and the Empress card in reverse. All right. Air signs, you're going to pause again because it feels to me like the thing that you're struggling with, where you need to move on from, is making choices that are codependent. Or like they're not really in your best interest. Like they serve the old you, but not the new you. And it feels like you're kind of pausing because you're second guessing yourself, but you're guessing yourself because, you know, the King of Wands in reverse is someone who doesn't actually feel confident with where they're going. Like they're not really sure what to do. Sometimes they're a little bit dramatic and a little bit controlling. And I feel like with the Empress card here in reverse, it's like you're almost trying to control the situation to try to get, like, maybe there's a way to make this work, even though deep down you know it doesn't. So the good news is that I feel like you've got this really good opportunity coming in. It's just going to really shake things up for you, where you are going to be forced to have to make a harder decision, but it is the better decision to make. Again, I always say the hardest decisions we make are the ones that are actually going to take us in the best direction. You know, they're the ones that we realize that there's a lot of value on the line. So air signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that helps. That was an interesting reading to open up for the night. I'm kind of really digging using all these cards. I'm getting lots of information. So, how are my air signs out there? Like, did anyone really resonate with that one? Oh, Narda, you probably need a reading. Well, I'm here. I'm here. Links in the description below to book are there. Let me just... Okay, that one. Let's see here. How's everyone doing? RB, hello. Heart Whisper, hello. Dynamite. Hey, Bev. Oh, Heart Whisper. Yep, resonating change is scary. It was right on, Narda. Okay, cool. Oh, it's resonating for Chris. Hi, Chris. Emily, same thing you've been getting, but you still don't really know about the opportunity. Well, I think it's coming in a couple weeks, so let's see what happens. Yes, fire signs are up next. Fire signs, you guys are next. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Thank you, Dave. I will take all compliments. It's just so warm in here right now. Oh my gosh. So warm. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. That's the one thing, using all these decks. I got a few more decks I got to shuffle. What the deck you're using? Hi, Scott. Bev, I am using, the two new decks that I'm using are the Star Code Astro, which Zeph showed us in the Alchemy. And then I'm also using the Shaman's Dream, which is a new one that I just got, which I am really loving, guys. I highly recommend that one. I am getting such interesting readings, information when I use those ones. That's why I had to use them tonight. And then, of course, what's this tarot deck called? Oh, yeah, the Moonchild. My Moonchild Tarot is the main spread. And then, why am I hearing weird noises? Okay. I really want to do a video for you guys around time. I've been noticing some very interesting things happening regarding time. And I'm just still trying to get more information from my guides around it before I do an actual video. I don't know, maybe I might be able to put one out tomorrow for you. But there's some interesting things happening right now with time. I'm also getting a sense that we're accessing more powers than before. So I don't know if it feels like we're getting more access to galactic powers. Or at least we're interacting with more galactic powers. But I'm going to meditate a little bit more on that, and I'm hoping I'll try to do a video tomorrow for you guys on that. So, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Let's find out what's happening for you for the first half of September. All right. Okay. Oh, my chair, I think, is squeaking. I think I need I need some WD-40 or something on it. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. All right, let's open up for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we please get an opening energy here for fire signs? Oh, wow. This is what tried to come out with air signs. Relationships, seventh house is coming up for you, fire signs. You know, I'm telling you, with Mercury moving into Libra in a couple of days or tomorrow, there really is some, I feel like it's influencing this new moon. I really do. There's something around, you know, your personal relationships, like the important ones, the ones where you feel like you got a deeper connection with. Contracts too, like seventh house relationships, some sort of contract or agreements is really all seventh house. So something around that is coming up for you, fire signs. Let's find out. Let's kind of look into, what do we need to know about the past here for fire? Squeakiness is like, I wonder if I can, okay, there we go, we stopped. All right, what do we need to know about the past here for no. What do we need to know about the past? Ooh, you guys have Horseman, Herald of Change. Okay, what do we need to know about the present? I love this card. You guys got Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. Okay, and then the future. What do we need to know about the future? Oh, wow. Okay, everyone's now getting this card. You guys have an opportunity coming in. It's just coming into your future. You got the Caterpillar card. That's so crazy. You know, I'm only pulling 3 cards and it came out again. So, and I'm only pulling 1 in the relationship one. It's so crazy how that happens. So, okay, let me go into, before I start reading this, let me go into your tarot. What do we need to know about the past here for fire signs? The squeakiness is just annoying me. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles coming up in your past. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Let me just move these over a little bit so I have more room. Okay, and what's coming into the present here for fire signs? We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh, now I know why that Eye of the Eagle is coming in. Okay, what else do we need to know about the present energies here for fire signs? Okay, we have the Tower and the Seven of Cups coming in. Now, the Tower is going into your present situations. The Seven of Cups is coming into your future. Okay, what else do we need to know about the future? Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Overall energy, fire signs, is the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse underneath it. Okay. You got some big changes coming in here, fire signs. Something around like your happiness that's been going on for a long time. I gotta say, with the Eight of Pentacles underneath it that's in reverse, it's like, I'm feeling like maybe you've been avoiding putting more effort into your long-term happiness. And so now, like, it's, and when I say that, I mean like, maybe you've been tending to other things that aren't really making you happy, but they're making other people happy. Or maybe you're just focused on doing stuff for everyone else, but you're not really focused on like your own future of happiness. It feels though like all of that is about to change. All of that is about to change. And, you know, in your past here, you have the Horseman, Herald of Change, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. So there was something around some kind of long-term investment. Either a lot of money was involved or there's some kind of investment that was a lot of energy. And there was a big change that happened around here. Now, the 5 of Wands in reverse could talk about like you feeling a lot of inner conflict around this and feeling very conflicted, possibly around a job you've been at for a long period of time, or the work you've been doing for a long period of time, maybe even a relationship you've been in for a really long time. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It can just be an important relationship in your life. But we have the Emperor here in reverse, you know, and this is Aries energy. This is you guys. And I want to say that I just feel like it feels to me either if this is you, fire signs, you haven't, you're feeling out of control, okay, around possibly this, or it just doesn't feel like it's in alignment. It doesn't feel like you've got control over the situation. Or I want to say you could be conflicted over this long-term thing, whatever it is. Maybe it's a relationship, or maybe it's just something you put a lot of energy or money into, or been at for a long period of time, and you're dealing with someone who's really not bringing the right energy. You know, the Emperor in reverse is really just, it could be someone who's an authority of some sort, like in some kind of leadership role, that is not acting at the best interests of those they're leading. It feels, overall, I'm going to say there's a leadership issue here, but things have had to change, and there's been a lot of, I want to say, inner conflict around this. Now, in your present situation, we have Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. And this is a good thing to come in here, fire signs, because you got a lot of freaking fray coming in in the first half of September, because you have the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords in reverse, and then the Tower card. I mean, this is pretty, like this is not fun energy at all. It could be you feeling that this could be some sort of sabotage, whether it's you self-sabotaging, and being stuck in patterns that just don't help, and then there's some sudden change that happens. Or it could be that you're dealing with someone who's maybe being deceitful to you or sabotaging something that's to do with you. It could have to do with your work situation, or again, something you've been invested in for a while. And then there's a Tower moment here. Something is shaking up here in the first half of September. But I want to say your job is to rise above it and get a higher perspective view. Like, you need that 40,000 foot view, and you need to get yourself out of the chaos, out of the destruction, out of whatever this is, in order to move on, because you do have an opportunity coming in your future. So whatever is happening here, it's likely happening for a reason, in a sense of something's been avoided for too long and now it can't be avoided, or it's been pushed to its limits and now a decision has to be made. Because you do have the 7 of Cups coming in, which can talk a lot about options, but it can also talk about confusion. And with the 2 of Wands in reverse coming up here, this is more of a, I don't know what direction to go. I don't know what choice to make. I don't know what the path looks ahead of me. I'm not sure if this is the right path. And then you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I want to say that it feels like there is some sort of new opportunity coming in here around maybe a dream of yours, something that is more in alignment with your heart. But it's kind of, there's some resistance around it. And I feel it's just because there's a lot of confusion, but there's a new opportunity. And yeah, we got to clarify. This is very juicy, fire signs. So let's find out. What is this Ten of Cups in reverse as the overall energy? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, like I said, it feels, especially because the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse underneath this, it does feel like there's now a need for action and swift action and very inspired action. And it's about moving on from something there's been some suffering or pain. It hasn't been working out for you. And again, with that Ten of Cups in reverse, it honestly feels like you've been too wrapped up in other people's shit, okay, so to speak, trying to help out them. And now it's time to really put the focus on like what your needs are for your future, like your future happiness. And it does feel though like it's time for some inspired action to get away from all of this. So tell me about the Ten of Pentacles in the past. What do we need to know about this? Because you do have the Horseman, Herald of Change. So there's this energy that came in here in the past. It was like change is definitely needed. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles, please. Ooh, the Nine of Cups in reverse. You know, it feels like this Ten of Pentacles, it feels more of like something that you've been at for a long time or you've been involved in for a long time. Maybe the money was really good if it involves money. But it's like you're starting to see things in a new light and you're realizing that you're not as happy as you should be given like what you thought this was supposed to be, right? This was supposed to be a Ten of Pentacles, but what you're feeling is not the same kind of energy. And I think you're starting to get a new perspective around this. What's the Five of Wands in reverse? Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, King of Pentacles upright. This is something you know very well. You've been at this for a long time. It almost feels like you know it like the back of your hand. And at the same time, there's a codependency around it. There's not as real true sense of independence. Really feeling the success that you should feel. And this is what the inner conflict is for you. So tell me about the Emperor in reverse. Oy, oy, oy. We got the Empress in reverse on top of the Emperor in reverse. This isn't good energy, fire signs. Tell me more about this Emperor, please, in reverse. Oh, look at all the people coming up. Oh, so many people. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and then the King of Cups in reverse on the... Oh, so many people. So many people. Okay. There's some kind of new beginning that happened here with this Emperor in reverse. But it didn't go so well because it's in reverse here. I want to say, or at least it's not going according to plan, or it's not going as expected. There's been some kind of curveball thrown in here is what it feels like. Although I would say though, what I'm feeling is that the Emperor doesn't really feel that or doesn't notice it. Like they're feeling like totally cool. But with the King of Cups in reverse and the Empress here in reverse, this feels like your energy, fire signs. And even though like I should be reading this as you, I'm feeling like this is more of like whoever, again, if the Emperor is you, then you're not noticing something that you need to notice. because someone around you is really unhappy. Really, like they're starting to close off. I want to say emotionally, they're just kind of closing off, or what emotionally drives them for what they do is closed off. And this isn't really what they want. They're not feeling very appreciated or abundant. So I don't know which one's you. I'm feeling like this is you, fire signs, that you're dealing with someone who's really not seeing this, but flip the energies because it's general. Okay, so clearly something is not good here. It needs a shakeup, which now you're getting in the first half of September. So 7 of Swords with the Eye of the Eagle, you're needing to rise above the fray, and the fray is coming. So tell me about this 7 of Swords, please. What do we need to know about the 7 of Swords? Oy, 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 oy. Oh. Okay, we have the High Priest in reverse and the 7 of Wands in upright. Someone's not learning their lesson with that High Priest in reverse, which is the Hierophant. And there's a lot of resistance. Someone's not getting the lesson or seeing the lesson. They're refusing to see the lesson. And it's either creating self-sabotage or it's someone's like literally deceiving themselves. I also want to say for some of you, it could be that there's someone who could be like in a mentorship role, but they're not actually acting in the best light that they should. And it's because there's some sort of resistance here. Someone's defensive. So tell me about the 6 of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups. Look, and that's what's in reverse here. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands. I want to say, fire signs, your long-term happiness does not have to be difficult. It does not have to be a full-on uphill battle. And for some reason, it feels like it. You're having trouble seeing like the fact that everything that you want, it feels like you're going to have to like almost be raked over the coals for, like in order to get it. And that's not the case. And you're kind of caught in this belief or pattern that kind of creates that for you. And that, I think that's why this Tower is coming in. Like this has got to kind of be put to an end because it doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for you, fire signs. So this Tower, oy, High Priestess. Ooh. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Tower, please. Tell me more about this Tower. Oi! Oi! Oh my God. I shouldn't laugh because this is, oi. Okay. You have the Death card and the Sun in reverse with the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. On the Tower? Dude, that's heavy energy. Okay, let's just all send fire signs a big hug right now and some energy to like support them. Because something is coming in suddenly and it's some kind of ending. Or it's causing a massive transformation. But it's not going to look pretty and it's not going to feel very optimistic to you. And I want to say, at best, it's going to feel mysterious with that High Priestess. It also could cause a lot of retreat. But again, this feels though like this is almost orchestrated by your higher self. Like this is kind of like a higher self moment that's kind of causing a breakdown down for a breakthrough. I don't know if that is going to really console anyone, because that's some tough energy, but you have an opportunity, though, fire signs, coming into your future. You know, I want to say before I go into the future, it's so important for you when shit hits the fan in the beginning of September, like whatever this is. And again, this could not be as bad as like the reading is saying. Like it just could be, for some of you it might be, for some of you it just might be a different level of it. But you are being asked to rise above it. So whatever is happening here, make sure that you pause, take a deep breath, pull yourself right out of it, and maybe even ask for someone to help you get clarity or see this from a completely different point of view or from a bigger, higher perspective. That's going to definitely be needed here. Again, this is happening because you've got to put a lot more focus onto what your long-term happiness is. So with the Seven of Cups coming in the future, what is this Seven of Cups coming in with this new opportunity? Oh, look. Okay, the Magician. So you are manifesting this. There's something... Way too many cards. Okay. You're manifesting a new opportunity. You're manifesting multiple opportunities, possibly. Oh, look at that. And the Fool card. Okay, so definitely you've got something new on the horizon here, fire signs. It's going to feel kind of shitty leading up to it, but whatever is happening, I want to say it definitely feels like it's good for you in the long run, like where it's going to get you to. There's a door opening energy coming into your future here, a new opportunity. Tell me about the Two of Wands though in reverse, because that kind of doesn't bring a lot of clarity into the picture. Okay, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Okay, the Five of Cups. Okay. It feels to me like you're going to have another option now. Like whatever is hitting the fan up here, it's really kind of pushing you to put things to a bed, right? Like put something to bed there, whether it's ending it all together or transforming the whole thing. This new opportunity is coming in, but you're going to feel very restless about it because you're unsure. You're still focused on the loss here. And that's what's causing this confusion of how to move forward in possibly a new direction or towards this opportunity, because you have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. So tell me about this Ace of Cups in reverse. What do we need to know about this? The World. Got a lot of major, oh my god, as I'm saying that, the Karma card, Judgment in reverse. You've got a lot. Wow, okay. And then you have the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. There is something new here, and I'm going to say you're feeling it's either very much tied to a dream of yours, something that you wish for, something that you're emotionally open to, your heart desires it, but it's still feeling a little bit blocked, and it's because you've got to put an end to something. You've got to close something out here, and you can't really delay a decision. This is a really big decision that you're going to have to make. Again, like that's what I'm talking about. Like there's contracts are kind of coming up, like either for renegotiation or, you know, like restarting something completely new and putting an end to an old contract. But, you know, with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot and the Emperor in reverse also coming up here, this is telling me that you've got a breakthrough to break free and move forward here and away from this Emperor in reverse energy, which is up here. Okay, moving away from that. So It's going to require, though, like, I want to say a hard decision again, just like in air signs, but yours is a little bit more of a, it's a harder energy, definitely. It does feel, though, like you're going to get either some form of, like, aha moment, or like you're ready to make the decision, and it's going to be a decision for the new. And you're ready to move forward, and it does feel like you're leaving behind this Emperor in reverse. So, air signs, that's my reading for you. My goodness. My goodness. Do any of my air signs out there really kind of resonate with that reading? Hey, Justin, how are you? All right. Let's do this. All right. We'll go on. All right. 1000% resonates. Cool, Dave. Oh, Noctua, okay. Fully resonated. All right. We're going to go on to earth signs next. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know for earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Scott, air was the first one. You got to rewind. Go back to the beginning. Air was the first one. Yeah, thank you. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already, just to help more people get in front of the video. Thank you so much. And let me know in the comments below if you're watching this later after the live, how it's all resonating with you. Bye, Beb. I really need the air conditioning to kick in. I really need the air conditioning to kick in. I've got so much heat going through. I'm like, this lion's mane is getting warm. All right. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Emily. All right, there. Let me just shuffle this one really quickly, and we'll get into it for my earth signs. All right. Should be good. All right, earth signs, let's find out what the opening message is for you. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what is the opening message here for you. Opening message for earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Cap. What is the... I'm taking the top one. I don't know what the next... Okay. Ooh. Tension. We have the square, semi-square, and quincux transit here. So again, there's some kind of tension brewing here for you. The thing about tension, though, earth signs, is that it's to force an action. It's to force an action. So you're coming up into some times that are a little bit more challenging, or there's going to be a challenge, but it is to bring forth an action. So let's see what exactly that is. And it could be for really good reasons. It's not necessarily like, sometimes we just don't want to make the decision and then something has to happen. But really, when we do finally make the decision, good things start to happen. So let's just see, what do we need to know about the past here for earth signs? What do we need to know about the past here for earth signs? Ooh. Hollow bone, teachability. I love that card. Came out in a reading for me yesterday. Your present is spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. See, you got some adventure on the horizon here, earth signs. Okay, and the future. The future. What do we need to know about the future? Oh, okay. You have the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Very interesting. Okay, before I go into it, let's pull the tarot so we can see the whole board. So what do we need to know about the past here for earth signs? Ooh, we have the nice Ace of Cups coming in. We have the moon coming in. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. The present situation. Eight of Swords in reverse. Always a good one to have in reverse. The Devil in reverse. What else do we need to know about the present energies? The Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Okay, and the future. Ooh. Okay, we have the King of Wands. The Nine of Wands in reverse, which is actually a beautiful card to get in the same line as the Cosmic Womb. That's actually a really beautiful card to get. And then we have the Knight of Wands. How interesting. All fire energy on the line of the Cosmic Womb. Oh, however, bottom of the deck, we have the Empress in reverse. Underneath that is your Ten of Cups. So it feels to me like with the Empress here in reverse, either you're feeling kind of blocked from the very thing that you so desire, and it would be something you desire for a very long time. Like this would be your ultimate happiness, or you're feeling like you don't know how to attract what, or you're feeling like you're not attracting what it is that you really want. Maybe you're not, maybe it has to do with self-worth. I don't know. But we'll clarify that when we get to it. But there is this sense of, We're going to clarify. Okay. Um, in your past, you have the hollow bone, teachability, Ace of Cups, the moon, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So the hollow bone is really beautiful because it means that there is some sense of ego loss, right? Like you hollowed your whole self out to receive whatever it is that you needed to receive. And you're like, you know what? I know nothing. I am ready to receive everything. It's kind of like that energy, like finally like surrendering and saying like I am just gonna clean out my whole ego and leave myself as a blank canvas for the universe to paint whatever needs to be painted here for me to learn from. So there's kind of like this teaching moment in the past that you really kind of allowed that to happen, our signs. There's this new opening here around love or the heart or some sort of a wish here for you, like a new opportunity in matters of the heart. The moon, interestingly enough, though, I want to say I'm getting a lot of mystery from this moon. So even though it does feel like you were very much intuitively guided around this, it also feels like there was a lot of mystery. Like there was a lot of unknowns. You weren't really fully sure, but you're like, you know what? Just sing your song through me. And because like the shamans will use like a bone as a flute. Like they'll use bones to make flutes. And so it's almost like allowing the song to resonate through you and play through you. With the Four of Wands in reverse, this is telling me like you broke a contract of some. So like some contract came to an end in order for this to all happen. Now, in your present situation, we have the Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. Gosh, all I keep seeing is my inner tubing experience when I look at this card. Now, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is actually really great energy, Earth signs. You're getting out of your head or you're getting out of your own way. If you feel stuck somewhere, you're not stuck. You're actually moving. The Devil in reverse is like, again, not feeling bound to something. You might be getting over a fear here. You might be facing a fear. Something that you've been either really worried about or stuck on. It's like there's movement here. And it does feel very much like you're facing a fear or you're ready to go for something that you've been fearing. And again, it doesn't feel like you fully understand it, but you're like, I'm going to just go with it and let the water just take me. Now the Queen of Pentacles here is saying like, I feel like you're going to be very successful at this. This is either going to bring in some sort of, self-nurture. Okay. Some sort of self-nurture. Yeah, like to better yourself, to put you in a stronger position, raise your status in some way. People are going to look at you a little differently. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror a little differently. It feels really good. And then the cosmic womb in your future, the divine feminine, you've got the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands. Such interesting energy because there is such a strong attraction to something coming in here. It feels like you're actually starting to attract. Yes, because this Empress does feel like you're having trouble attracting your ultimate happiness. And it's like what I'm seeing is by you going into full surrender mode in the future here, Earth signs, this is what actually brings all the action in. It's almost like you don't have to do anything, but just go with the flow and allow yourself to be moved. It's almost like you get out of your own way in many ways here, Earth signs. So there's a need to really surrender, but something is very attracted to you. You are bringing in high level attraction of something, and it's creating a lot of movement. Action is being taken. Now, it's interesting because the overall message here is square, tension. I'm wondering if this contract that you had to break, or maybe there's something that you're finally like, you know what? I can't fight this anymore. I'm I'm just going to let go and let the universe move me, let the winds blow me. I don't know. Like, it feels, there might be something like you've been really scared about or fearful of, or you've just felt really stuck, and you're going to make a choice that moves you beyond that. And that's why I said, like, a square doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It creates tensions to force an action. So let's see where this is all going. Let's clarify your Empress in reverse, which is you, Taurus. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Star card coming on top of your Empress in reverse. Yeah, like, you know what you want. You know what you want. Excuse me, 1 second. But you're having a really hard time receiving it, or you're having a really hard time seeing it actually like move towards you or create that movement. It just feels like there's a standstill around the thing that your heart so much longs for, wants in your life. And this is like, I gotta say, with the 10 of Cups underneath here, the Star card, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, like, this is a deep heart desire of yours, earth signs. Like, you really want this, but you're having trouble attracting it or bringing it in. So, of course, the Empress, when she's upright, is the divine feminine energy, right? But she's in reverse. And this is why your future, your divine feminine energy, it's going to be extremely powerful. You come into the future. So let's take a look here at your past of the Ace of Cups. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, you have the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles also coming in on top of this. Very new beginning here in your past. A whole new, either new opportunities, or you started something new, or something got a really good fresh start here. I gotta say though, there's a part of you followed your intuition. I think your intuition was guiding you, but at the same time, there was something you had difficulty letting go of with that Eight of Cups in reverse. It was hard for you to start this. Like, there was something really like, you're like, oh, I can't let go of this. But this is like, there is this also, like, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna let whatever needs to be played through me. Because it's almost like you didn't have a choice, or at least it felt that way. Tell me about the Moon. Tell me about the Moon. Karma card, again, a Judgment in reverse. Tell me more, please, about this Moon. Wow. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. What happened here in your past, Earth signs? This is some crazy energy. Something very mysterious that was that you could not see. And it had something to do with someone you care very deeply for, or like an important connection of yours. There was a lot of love here. And I want to say that with the with the Ten of Pentacles here, there was a lot of energy or time or money invested here, or this had to do with that in some way. That's involved in some way. With the Judgment card here, though, it's like, again, I'm getting this like you're moving towards it, but at the same time, there's like a really hard time accepting it. Like, you're being guided, you're following it, but there's also something you can't shake. Earth signs, there's something you can't shake. And it has to do with someone that you're very connected to for a very long time, even though you're following your own intuition. Tell me about the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Oh, okay, we have the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Swords. So this was done very swiftly. There was something kind of came, like a contract of some sort was kind of come to an end here. Some sort of connection was severed or put to bed. It was very painful. I think it's been ongoing for a while, but I think either there was a very clear communication around this, something happened that gave you a lot of clarity, and it just kind of came to an end. Now, in your present situation, you are now moving towards adventure. You're like, there's the spirit of the river. It's like, just let the river guide you, take you where you need to go. So Eight of Swords is all about, you're getting out of your head here with it in reverse. You're not overthinking, not over analyzing, not worrying. So what is this Eight of Swords in reverse about? Okay, we have the Five of Swords and the Moon card in reverse. For some of you, it feels like you realize that maybe you have a tendency to self-sabotage, and this is your way of getting out of your own way. And like you can self-sabotage something by just overthinking and overanalyzing and reviewing and going back and looking at it again and like almost confusing yourself. For others of you, it feels to me like you're going to get out of your own head over something that happened up here where you just couldn't understand it, you couldn't shake it. You were following your intuition, but you just couldn't shake it. And it feels like it does feel though that you're going to kind of get out of your head in this. For some of you. So let me just see what the Devil in reverse is about here, coming into oh wow, okay, the Justice card in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think like you're like, you know what, if there was someone who did you wrong in the past, or something just didn't feel right, or there was no resolution, it feels like, and I want to say like, you don't feel like you were valued, or you don't feel like, in some ways you feel like almost taken advantage of. It feels like you're breaking free of that energy. Like you're, it feels like there's something here that you need to put to bed or to rest. And it allows you to move forward in a better way. Like you're gonna be taken into a new territory, or something's gonna open up here for you that you maybe you wouldn't have anticipated. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, look at that. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, the shadow side, which is the Devil again in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. It feels like you're so focused on you, Earth signs. You're so focused on your success. You're focused on what you need to do for you. You're letting go of all of the dark energy, or the whatever this devil is representing. Like if someone did you wrong, or if there was some sort of injustice, it's almost like, you know what? I got to get over it. I'm moving on beyond it. It'll resolve itself. Karma will come and do its thing. It's just, you've got other things you need to focus on right now. And you're being taken on a bit of an adventure. And in order to do that, you have to be able to let go of all that. You got to get out of your own way. So this is really where a lot of the tension is that it's almost like you've been creating the tension and now you're letting go of the tension. So now you're going into the cosmic womb in the future. Oh, thank goodness the air conditioning just came on. And this is where it gets very interesting. So King of Wands, there's something you're attracting in. It's heavily attracted to you, I want to say, Earth signs. So what is this King of Wands? This could be someone, it could be something. And, okay, you have the Six of Pentacles, something that may have been out of balance before. Maybe something you had a hard time receiving is now like really... Ooh, okay, we have the High Priest coming in. There's a commitment. There's a commitment coming in here. Someone's like really kind of like, I want to say it's either someone or something that is very like you desire or you really want. It's part of like this whole thing. And like, it's almost being guided by a higher force with that high priest energy. Like the Hierophant is coming in with a strong commitment energy. And I want to say it's something that you have struggled to receive in the past. What's this Nine of Wands in reverse? Ten of Cups in reverse? Two of Cups. Something's coming together for you, Earth signs. There is a deep letting go of the past and a deep letting go of like you're truly in a surrender. And when you do, the past can become the past and the future can now become your present. And it feels like for some of you, this, because there's so many cups on the board, like this could be an important connection for you, a relationship of some sort. Someone who's very meaningful to you is now like getting very pulled towards you. And when you surrender and you just go into the cosmic womb and you just really harness all that Empress energy of just letting things kind of attract to you, like really kind of going into attraction mode, like really using your energy, things start to move. So like, let's just see this Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. One more card, please, on this Knight of Wands. Too many. One more card, please. Oh my God, so many. There's like 3 cards at a time are coming out. Okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting a very different message now. This Knight of Wands is more of, I want to say a warning. Because this energy is showing me that if you do any kind of where you try to put action or try to act on something, it's almost like it doesn't go in your favor. So staying in the surrender mode is how things will come to you. When you feel like you need to like, oh, now I got to go into doing mode or be like, you know, like I got to do, that's when things start to fall apart. It feels like you're overwhelmed. You don't have the same clarity and you're going to have to make a decision and you're not going to feel like you know what decision to make. Trusting your guidance is going to be, your own divine feminine energy is going to be the most important thing here. you're going to have to really tune into that. You're definitely attracting something that you really want towards you. And it's got like a long-term kind of feel to it, an energy to it. But don't rush it. Don't rush it. Like, really allow things to kind of play out and take your time with it. Stay in surrender mode. Stay in like attraction mode of like being the feminine energy that attracts, like the magnet. And let things show themselves to you. And things will be fine. Interesting. Okay. So Earth signs, that's my reading for you. Taurus, Virgo, Cap. You're going to really need to be going with the flow here, Earth signs. Something's guiding you. Something is definitely guiding you. All right. How are my Earth signs? Hi, Noble. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, John. Okay, we're going to go on to water signs. You guys are next. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys are next. Hey, Toxic, how are ya? Oh, you're welcome, Dave. No, you're right on time, Erica. Look at all the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Last one, last cut here. Okay. What is in store for my water signs for the first half of September? Let's see what's going on for water signs. All right. I know, we got some cool water signs. All right. Let's find out. What is the opening message here for my water signs? What is the opening message for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Opening message here for water signs. You're gonna make me work for it, water signs. What is the opening message here for water signs? Oh my. Oh, there we go. You have Imam Coeli or Coeli. Root, the root. Here, let me just show this for you. All right. It feels like you're getting to the root of an issue. Honing in on something is what I'm also getting. Like you're honing in on something. Something's getting deeper. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see where this is gonna go. All right, let's see. What do we need to know about the past here for water signs? What do we need to know about the past for water signs? One second. Okay, we have winter's dream, gestation period. Tell me about the present. Ooh, closing door, completion. Ooh, and a gestation period before it. Okay. And what's coming into the future? That's crazy that your opening message is root and you've got root girl, the disowning self. Wow. Water signs. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay. Before I go into reading those, let me just pull out tarot now for your past. Jeez. Oh. Okay, you have the Hangman, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, what do we need to know about the present? Four of Wands in reverse. Oh, that's a closing the door. The Universe is the World card. That's another closing the door. Wow. Okay. Something's coming to an end here, water signs. Tell me more about the present. What else do we need to know about the Four of Cups? Okay, and then what do we need to know about the future? What do we need to know about the future here for water signs? All right, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, water signs. Overall energy is the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse underneath it. All right, so it feels there's an interesting energy here because while something is definitely rooting, you're also uprooting something at the same time. So it's like you're kind of doing double duty here, water signs. Like you're kind of upheaving something in your life while something else is also starting. Now, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is saying like, this is all about you leaving behind all of like some sort of like really big fear or anxiety that you've had for a long time, like whatever's been weighing on you, mostly your mind. It would have been more of like a mental weight that you've been carrying for a long time, where this could have been something that's just been very painful for you for a long period of time. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like it's this energy of like, when do I get what I want kind of energy, like And so kind of putting an end to all of that. So in your past, you have the winter's dream, which is the gestation period. So the hangman, the four of swords, and the knight of cups in reverse. Like, yeah, there's a lot of like gestation here. There's a lot of thinking, pausing, reflecting, healing going on here. Perhaps you're trying to see things in a new light. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, it just feels like you're like, you know what? You're almost like, I just got to put my hand up. Like, I'm not, like, there's just, it's almost like you're rejecting anything coming towards you. You're just, it's almost like you were like, I can't deal with anything outside of me right now. I'm just going to like go inward and focus on me. Or just whether it was like your own healing or just like really needing to like, it feels like something obviously was gestating. So it was in the beginning stages and it needed more of your attention. But I don't even know if you even knew that though. Like it feels like it feels more like all you really knew that you needed to do was like you needed to go in there and like heal and like focus on like the inner world more, so to speak. Now, in the present, you have closing door, completion, Four of Wands in reverse, the universe, and the Four of Cups. I gotta tell you that there's something big is closing here for you. You are putting an end to something. You're closing a chapter. You're saying no more. You're achieving a goal. Something is happening here in the first half of September. But with the Four of Cups here, I want to say though, either someone around you is not happy with this decision, or there's some part of you that's almost like wondering, like, are you going to regret it? I don't know. We'll see when we clarify. I want to say you're not fully convinced, even though you are. There's a lot of closing action here. Now, in the future, you have Root Girl, the disowned self, Five of Wands in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. I gotta tell you, water signs, it feels like you're really getting to the root of an issue here. And what it is that you're getting to a point of yourself, like you're discovering a part of yourself that has been disowned, that you've disowned, that needs to come back home. And it feels like you don't want to be in conflict with this part of you anymore. And if it isn't you, it could be some part of your life that has been disowned in a way. I want to say, though, if it was disowned, it's not meant to be disowned. Like, so if it's something that's really bad for you, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, this is something that you need to bring back home. The Sun in reverse, though, and the Seven of Wands, I want to say that it's going to feel heavy, but it's not as heavy as it seems. You're going to go through something, and I think this happens, right? When we close a door to something, there is a bit of a grieving process, and I'm not sure that you're fully like on board with it just yet, even though there's a part of you that you know it has to close. Like, you know that, but there's a part of you that isn't fully on board, and so there's a grieving process that's happening here is what I'm kind of seeing. But it is opening new things. Like, there's a new thing that's gestating though. And I think it's going to allow the thing that has kind of been it's been growing, but it's been growing almost like silently or incognito, or you've forgotten about it. Like, I don't know, like, or I don't even know if you're aware of how much it is already growing. So this is a very interesting reading. Let's kind of go into the tarot here and see Ten of Swords in reverse. What is this all about? Can I get more information, please, about this Ten of Swords? Yeah, you're wanting to walk away from some kind of battle. Five of Swords, like you're done putting up a fight over this, or you're just like, I don't want to be in conflict with this anymore. I want resolution. You want a solution. Like that's what you're looking for. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. And then we have the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I think this could have to do with an important connection, and maybe like really needing to be honest with yourself. But whatever this is that you're letting go of, you're ready to do the work. You're ready to put in the effort, and you're ready to learn more. You're kind of curious too. Okay, let's see what this Hangman is about in the past, where you had all this gestation energy. Tell me more about this Hangman. Because there's definitely a lot of pause energy here. Yeah, okay. The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups in reverse. There may have been some sort of connection here that really was not... someone was not emotionally as connected anymore, and the King of Wands here in reverse is saying like, it's like not even attracted to this person anymore. Like, the King of Wands is no longer the person you thought they were. And I think you just had to go into like, what just happened? I don't know. Like it feels like there's an emotional disconnection, and it feels like you're seeing things in a new light, and you're realizing this isn't the person that I thought they were, or we're just not right for each other anymore, or the situation isn't right for me anymore. Tell me about the Four of Swords energy. So there's a lot of healing or retreating here, maybe wanting to go inward. Tell me about this Four of Swords, please. Tell me more about this Four of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords coming in. So there were some fears here. Something was making you anxious, or you were possibly even losing sleep. You're really wanting to kind of go figure this out. You're thinking about your future. Three of Wands, like what is it that you really want? And just worried like, how am I going to achieve this? How do I get here? Kind of energy. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. It feels like this Knight of Cups energy, it's like you're not entertaining it, even though, like, cause it's like, you know, it's not good for you. Whatever this Knight of Cups is, like, I don't know if this thing or this person is trying to come back, but it just doesn't feel like you're fully on board with it, or there's hesitancy. Ten of Cups. I think you're struggling here to like let go of something, and I want to say in many ways it feels like the illusion of what you think your Ten of Cups was, or what you think it should be, and you weren't getting it, and so there was just this kind of, it feels like there was like a rejection of some sort, or I don't know if you were rejecting or someone was rejecting you, or you just in general you just wanted to reject all of it. Like, I don't know, it feels but there is also this energy of not being able to let go. So, which makes sense because now you're coming up to closing the door here in the first half of September. So what is, there's a completion happening here. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card in reverse. It feels like there's some sort of financial dependency that is making it harder for things to be let go of, or like someone was either financially dependent or needed someone. Like it just felt like there's maybe some kind of codependency making it harder to let go, but like it is. This is showing though that this needs to end. Like this has to come to, like there's a breaking of a contract here with the 4 of Wands. Like it's not as happy as it could be or should be. And I want to say, I don't know if it will be. There's just too much closing energy here. Tell me about the universe, the World card. Tell me more about the universe. Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. And we have the Empress in reverse. You know, the World card also talks about completion. It talks about, goals. Achieving a goal, putting an end to a cycle. It also talks about travel. It could feel also like you're on opposite ends of the world in many ways, like energetically. But it feels like in order for you to get to where you want to go, things have to be halted with this energy. Now, I also want to say that the thing that prevents this closing from happening is you not really truly seeing your worth, or you at least not acting like you know the worth that you are. And that's going to really halt things from actually closing here. Because I do see some sort of hesitancy with this 4 of Cups here. Like you're not fully on board. You're scared you're going to regret this, or there's something you're not ready fully yet. The High Priestess in reverse. You may need to see something else in order to fully do this. Like you may need more to be revealed to you. 6 of Swords in reverse. And you may need to go back into more cycles of the thing like that you maybe didn't learn the lesson the first time, the second time, the third time. You got to go back in and see it again in order to really know that this is not what you want. For others of you, it feels like if you are kind of like, well, I don't know if I should do this, like maybe I might regret it. I want to say you're not fully listening to your intuition, and it's going to take you into a place that your intuition doesn't want you to go. It does feel very much like you're being guided to close a door here in the first half of September of some sort. Now, coming into the future, we have Root Girl, the disowned self. 5 of Wands in reverse, the Sun, and the 7 of Wands. So let me see what this 5 of Wands in reverse is. What is this 5 of Wands in reverse? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like you're ready to, like, you don't want conflict, but you could also be conflicted internally with that 5. Let me just get another card here. No, okay. The Temperance card. Yeah, it feels to me like you're going through a lot of healing in the future here. You're wanting to restore balance, and you're realizing that something that you've been doing for a long time, or you've been invested in for a long time, that you're realizing that it's not something like you're ready to kind of like not be conflicted about it anymore. Like it's just not resonating with you, or you're looking for more balance. You are looking for more balance. You're looking to finally bring something together. And in order to do that, there's a part of you haven't fully like brought back home, and you need to bring it home. Like you haven't integrated it fully, or you haven't used it to its fullest capacity. And I think you're going to finally not be in conflict with that part anymore. That's what I feel like you're not going to be in conflict with. Tell me about and you've been in conflict with it for a long time. Tell me about the sun in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Look, a 4 of Wands again in reverse. Okay. You're realizing that you've really got to let go of this thing from the past. Like whatever this is that is you've struggled with, you've really got to let go of it. And it does feel like you're going to surrender. You're going to kind of give up on it. But I want to say you're perceiving it as giving up, but it's not really giving up. It's actually like letting go. And it feels harder than it actually is. So what's this 7 of Wands in reverse? Because you've got a lot of surrender energy coming up here in your future. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Look at all the reversals you've been getting. The 10 of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords. Interesting energy. Oh, what's this? Okay. On your 7 of Wands in reverse. You kind of get out of this place of wishy-washiness. There's been a wishy-washy energy, and it's really burdened you, water signs. And you're going to get out of it, and you're going to finally get some clarity. I think you're going to finally be like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing this to myself. It's time to make a decision. It's time to execute something. And you're going to get a lot of clarity around this. But you're going to have to really kind of get, break free of the wishy-washiness. I don't know. I can't see it. It's really been weighing you down. There's an aspect of it that's been really weighing you down and creating a lot of burdens, more burdens than are necessary. And it feels to me like you're going to, with that King of Swords coming up, that you're finally going to be in this place where, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make my decisions. I'm going to go for it, and you're going to execute and move forward. So it feels like that is going to be whatever was was kind of in a gestation period. And it does feel though like water signs, some of you didn't even know it was gestating. It's going to almost take you by surprise a little bit. Some of you know, or maybe you just haven't given it enough thought or enough of your energy. But in many ways, it feels like you're uprooting and starting to reroot something. So you're uprooting something that has to be gone, and you're putting in new roots for something else. And it's good because it's finally putting a closing to some it's been a painful cycle. It's been a hard one. It's been hard on you, whatever this is. So water signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that was helpful. Hey Lisa, how are you? All right. Noble. All right, guys. If oh, Alchemy Academy saying service error. I did enroll though. Okay, I'll take a look at it, Noble, as soon as I get off, and I'll check for you. And guys, I love you so much. If you need your own personal reading, you can book with me down below. And oh yeah, enjoy this new moon in Virgo coming up. That it does feel like there's new rituals that we can put in place that are somehow directly correlated to relationships, important relationships or connections, possibly contracts. I mean, that clearly this is as it has been coming up in all of everyone's reading. Can't get around that. So, guys, I love you so much. Have an awesome evening, and I'll be back with you guys really soon. Mwah.